Queenstown Ice Arena. My name is Bill Falcone. I'm here with Rob
McKay.
All right.
Hello.
And we're going to be commentating today. We have the gold medal round for the New Zealand Women's Ice Hockey League Championships. So we have the Wakatipu Wild versus the Dunedin Thunder. So starting lineups, we have for Wakatipu Wild, 81, Lova Holmquist. Number 22, Kelly Nelson. Number 5, Kristen Wimay. 32, Caitlin Hollier. And 92, Gracie Helmrich. So Queenstown won the face-off, but now it goes into the Dunedin zone. And it's pushed into center ice, so Caitlin Heel is taking across the line. Broken up nicely by Hollier. It goes into the corner. Good centering pass, but nobody was there to take advantage. And broken up by Nelson out to Holmquist. Powers now pulls it into the neutral ice, pushes it forward to Caitlin Heel. Cross to Goodman. Goodman takes it in. Oh, looked like it was offsides, but not called. And they're battling for it back to neutral ice. Riles on the ice. She pushes it into the zone. Both teams do line changes. And it's wrapped around the boards, kept in nicely by Dunedin. And now pushed into neutral ice to Christos. And now Sam will carry it into the zone on the right side. Goes backwards out of the zone. They'll have to clear. And Harris has it on the right side, pushes it forward. Hollier is able to break it up. Comes into the zone. Now Hollier will skate it behind her own net. Pushes it around the wheel. Up to Mills, unable to control it, and it gets pushed back. Helmrich has it behind her own net, pushes it up the boards. Harris threatens and kept in nicely, I think, by Linton. And
yeah, Bill, Dunedin have done a great job to keep it in there in the enemy zone.
So it's wrapped around the board up to Chower. She's able to get it into neutral ice, so they'll have to refocus. Christos has it in her own zone. She'll start out up to Harris. Harris back pass to Vernal. Vernal comes off the bench, has some momentum, takes it into the zone down the right side. Now traveling behind the net, looking for support, didn't have any. And Thompson challenges Mills for it, and it gets pushed back to Spooner. And now Helmrich has it. She's going to dump it into the zone. It'll be picked up by Christos across.
Good opportunity to get a change on the defense. They were hemmed in their own zone for quite a while, so defense were looking tired. Good job to dump it back into the opposition zone by the Wild.
So Cross has it in her zone in the corner, being battled with Hayes. Pushed up to Scott. Scott has a cross ice pass, nobody there. Be collected by Orr, and she'll skate it forward as both teams do a line change. Dumps it into the zone. Power has it. Nelson is there. Wimay does a good job coming in to keep it into the zone. Her and Power will battle for it. Behind the net goes to Nelson, or Lova. And now Dunedin tries to skate it to neutral ice, unable to get it up to their forwards. And now Hill and Lova will battle for it. Goes into the zone. Big hit on the side there. And now back to Orr in her own zone. She'll start out. Yeah. Nice pass up to Wimay, across to Nelson. Nelson has Lova on the other side. Going to get it up. Lova! Beautiful setup there. Wimay had a great pass up to Nelson. Nelson was able to find Holmquist, and they open up the scoring.
Great pass by Nelson.
Yep, beautiful. Defender let her get behind. Not sure if she didn't see her there, but
low blocker side, perfectly placed shot. Can't be.
Yeah, it was a good.
Can't ask for any more, Bill, can you?
That's good series, but you can't count Dunedin out. My goodness, the character that they showed yesterday, coming back from a 4-1 deficit.
And even the way they started this game, Bill, they've had so much offensive zone pressure. I mean, they've really dominated the Wild thus far in the game.
Yep, and the fast break changes the outcome.
But that's hockey, isn't it? One good pass, one good breakout, and the game can completely shift in energy.
Yep, so Dunedin now has it in the Wakatipu zone. They wrap it around the boards, and it's going to be dug out there.
Nice breakout.
Mills does a good job trying to get it. It's picked up now by Helmrich. She's going to skate it out. She has Chalice across ice. Will take it in. Weeks crashing on the middle. She's in front of the net. Back pass, but Vernal's able to break it up. And she pushes it into neutral, goes back to Orr in her own zone. And she'll skate back behind her own net and start out fresh. Here they come up to Haynes with too far. This will be icing against Wakatipu. Yeah, as I was saying, you just cannot count out. I'm so impressed with the character and grit of the young Dunedin team yesterday, coming back from a 4-1 deficit to come back and send it into overtime.
That's incredible.
So Goodman gets a quick turnaround shot, gets knocked down. Hayes will take it out of her zone, pushes it forward, gives Wakatipu a chance to do a line change. And it goes up to Goodman. Nelson did a good job there. Now Wimay knocks it into the zone. Collision of two Dunedin players.
A little friendly fire there.
Bit of messed up play. Broken play. Here we go. Got Wimay up to Holmquist. Holmquist going to get a shot. Oh. Just went wide. It's a good kick save. Now Holmquist has it behind the net. Centering pass. Nobody was there. And now good outlet pass to Goodman. Goodman takes it into the zone, has pressure. She dumps it, going to have a line change for Dunedin. And now Lova has it down the side. Forward pass up to Wimay, too far. This could go for icing. And it will be. That's a shame. Wimay just unable to control that pass.
Really some good back and forth there. To be honest, the Thunder look like they've broken down a little bit. That first goal really changed the momentum of the game there. You know, not making as crisp passes, and then the Wild, they're doing some good takeaways as well, and they've been able to break out of their own zone a couple times.
Yeah, it's early in the piece. We're in the first period, 14:33 left in the first. Wakatipu wins the face-off. I believe it's Hollier takes it behind her net, wraps it around the boards. Lily does a nice job getting to it, but unable to control it. Wimay pushes it up to Nelson. Unable to control it, and Powers will gather it behind her own net, pushes it up the wheel. Hollier will gather it in neutral ice. And does a nice job skating around. Outlet pass to Mills. Mills tries to push it forward, but broken up. Pushed back into the Wakatipu zone. Wakatipu will do a partial line change. Hollier will skate it up. Has Mills behind her. Powers tries a stick check. Hollier goes behind the boards. Now coming out, dumps it behind the net. Nobody there. Dunedin pulls it up and pushes it into neutral ice. That was Hayward. And now this is pushed down. This will be icing against Wakatipu again. So Wakatipu players may be a bit tired there. The defensive players have been on the ice a wee while. So Dunedin's going to get a face-off in the Wakatipu zone with 13:33 left in the first period. Wakatipu's leading 1-0. Dunedin wins the face-off, push it across the net, nobody there. Now they push it into neutral ice. Christos gathers central ice, across to Harris. Harris puts it forward to Vernal. Vernal goes wide around Weeks. Hollier is able to get it off the boards and pushes it across into neutral ice, which Christos will gather. Start out. Weeks in pursuit, putting good pressure on her. Puck goes in the air. Hayes is there. And Caitlin Heel comes away with it. Oh, Hayes wasn't able to get it out of the zone. And Wakatipu's struggling. I believe that's Scott that has the puck at the moment. Back to Harris. Back to Scott up the side. Back to Harris. Bad pass, unable to get it clear though. Harris doing a good job of boxing it in the zone. Now Scott gathers it in neutral ice. Hayes putting pressure on. Across to Goodman. Goodman takes it down the left side. Dumps it backwards to Scott. A little bit too far. Can't control it. Boniface has it. Pushes it forward to Strain. Strain's able to get it into neutral ice. Goodman intercepts from Dunedin.
Great battle there.
And, had an inadvertent trip there. And an offsides against Dunedin.
I really love the back and forth so far. I think that the Wild have really turned it around. I thought they came out flat at the start of the game, but they've picked things up. They've been winning the 50-50 battles, and they haven't made the Thunder look as good as they were seeming yesterday.
So Dunedin wins the face-off, and it goes back all the way to their goal. And they're able to get it into neutral ice. Now Orr has it for Wakatipu, and it's out of play into the penalty box. So we're going to stoppage of play with a face-off in the neutral zone, just outside the blue line, the Wakatipu blue line, with 12:02 left in the first period. Wakatipu Wild lead 1-0. So Wakatipu wins the face-off. Helmrich puts it across, and Sam is able to hustle and get there. Now Helmrich has it behind her net, loses it again. Orr now pushes it up the side to Lova. Lova outlet pass to Kelly Nelson, and it's going to be a foot race, but Linton's going to, well, Bick actually is going to stop it for Dunedin and get a stoppage of play, get a face-off in the Dunedin zone.
Yeah, Dunedin look happy about that. They seem tired out there, get a chance for a line change, get some fresh bodies out there.
So Dunedin wins the face-off. Lilly pushes it back. Helmrich's able to keep it in the zone. Weemay has a good job centering pass, knocks it away. It's out flat, back to the point at Helmrich. Helmrich has it. Cross-ice pass to Orr. Orr dumps it down around the wheel. Weemay will pick it up in the corner, back to Helmrich. Oh no, and Orr had come back, and they've pushed it into neutral ice. That's all right, they'll regather and reset and try another attack. Nelson up to Lova. Lova pushes it into zone. Good job by Hayward to fight it off. Power now gets there. Hayward comes away with it in front of the net. Pushes it to Anderson. Pedrosa comes out. Good aggressive play. Goes the route. Now Powers has it behind the boards. Oh, beautiful centering pass by Weemay, but nobody was there for the Wakatipu, and Vernal's going to skate it the whole length of the ice. She now tries a pass, gets knocked down by Helmrich. Pedrosa has it behind the net. And Helmrich now carries it out from the corner and gets it into neutral ice. She's battling against Anderson. Cross-ice pass. Hayward knocks it down. Back to Lilly. Lilly's going to start in her own end with it. And forward pass to Heel, who dumps it off to Scott. Nice job by the defense to break that up with a stick check. Comes into neutral ice. You have a delayed offsides. That's now clear. Rout has it behind her net. She pushes it across to, not sure if that's Hollier or up to Chalice. And back into the zone. Heel has it. We're going to get an offsides.
Great call by the ref there.
Now the officials for today's game.
Yes, the officials for today's game. We are led by Kyle Matthews, head referee, and linesman April Donaldson and Skyla McDonald.
So Dunedin wins the face-off. Goodman shoots it in. It goes wide. Hollier collects it behind her own net. She's going to skate it out. Good pressure from Scott now, trying to break it up. Keeping the pressure on. Hollier pushes it around, but that'll go to Goodman. Goodman's going to dig it out of the corner. Centering pass. Nobody was there. And now it's kicked into neutral. Haynes is going to have a shot, but Christos breaks it up. Can't get it out. Bobby Weeks has it, and they're going to call offsides.
It's been really back and forth. Ever since that goal, it's been chances at one end, chances at the other. And Dunedin, I feel like they haven't been able to break out of their zone as effectively as we saw in that first 5 minutes.
So Wakatipu wins the face-off. Helmrich has it. Good pressure by Ryle. Ryle gives it back to Orr. Orr pushes it up the side. Lova to Nelson. Nelson has Weemay in the middle, gets hung up, and Bick is able to get it. You can see the frustration with Nelson, just unable to get to that puck.
Great individual move there, just inches away from a real opportunity on net.
Yeah, plus had Weemay right in the slot. Dunedin wins the face-off, and it'll be skated into neutral ice by Sam. Broken up. Weemay now takes it back. Pressure on by Ryle. She goes back to Orr with it. Orr will take it behind her own net. Start out with pressure on there by Ryle. Up to Lova. Lova has it down the side. Good aggressive play by Sam there from Dunedin. Dunedin's starting to get hungry for the puck. It's great to see. Keeping the intensity level up. Outlet to Wimay, and she's going to do a line change. Now Lova has Mills forward a little bit too far. No icing called there. And Dunedin starts out, almost intercepted by Hollier. Now Vernal's going to get a shot from the side. That goes wide. Wraps around the board. Weeks will get to it. Tries to knock it out. Can't. Spooner now has the top of the slot. And then Hollier and her have a foot race. And Hollier is going to skate it forward.
Hills with some good pressure so far. Stripped from the puck by Dunedin.
So it goes back to the point to Hollier. Now Lova has centering pass to. Is that Chalice in the front chopping at it, unable to get anything. Dunedin comes away with it. And that was Hayward to Spooner. And now Lily pushes it forward. Hollier's going to gather it up, take it behind her own net. Still skating around the boards. Brings it into neutral ice. She's going to dump it forward to Chalice, and they dump it down. They did call that icing, even though the goalie made a play for it. Yeah, interesting.
I don't know if I agree with that call. Happens.
No, they're acknowledging a missed call, so they have it face off at center ice. That's very good to see. So Dunedin wins the face-off. Goodman comes away with it. Back to Christos. Christos has pressure from Haynes, but she'll take it behind her net. And wait, it pushes it up the side. Orr's able to keep it in. Quick, cheeky shot. Wow, hit the inside leg of Christos and went right across the mouth of the goal. Nobody was there. Harris does a nice job of digging it out, but trips going into the corner. We're going to get a hooking penalty.
Some frustration shown on the Wakatipu
And it
side.
could have been unsportsmanlike also, because this is going to be Strain's going to get 2 minutes for hooking. Could have been an unsportsmanlike. Here's the play here. Yeah, if you knock the opponent's stick away like that, that's usually unsportsmanlike. I still miss the I missed the initial penalty. I think Wakatipu won that face-off, but it went up into the low ceiling here, so they'll get a stoppage of play and another.
That's the thing about this rink, right? Typically in hockey, you want to raise the puck above the defenders and the forwards to get it out, but with this low ceiling, it makes it very difficult to do.
Yeah, it's definitely a specific thing to this rink. But it's a great facility.
One of the best in New Zealand, I hear.
Yeah, the Graham brothers have done a great job bringing this up. And now Hollier dumps it into the zone. Bick will set it up for Christos behind the net. Lova does a good job of intercepting it. Takes it away. She's just killing time down in the zone. She might get an opportunity here. Holy cow. That was a nice break up there. Stick check by Goodman that stopped that. Christos will now start from her own zone. They overskate. Nelson's going to get an opportunity here. Quick shot. Bick does a good job of stopping it.
Great individual effort by the Wild there. Really putting on the pressure on the Thunder to keep it in their end and not letting them have a chance on this power play.
Yeah, absolutely. 1:09 left on the power play. 6:15 left in the first period. Face off back to Rout. And she pushes it forward. Chalice tries to get it, but can't. They push it out. Orr's going to keep it in. Well, most of this penalty is going to be spent down in the Dunedin end. Here we go. Now, not sure if that's Linton. I can't see a number there, but maybe Ryle pushes it across. Lily now keeps it in. And they're going to hopefully set up the house here. Lily, beautiful shot. On net, very strong shot. And was aimed right at the chest. Going to get another one. And that's knocked down in front. Beautiful backhand there. Good follow-up by Dunedin.
Great job by the goalies to not let anything out there. Covered up all the shots and all the second opportunities.
Yeah, I think the defense let some of the Dunedin players sit in front of the goal a bit too long. So
some really great shots from the point, though.
Yeah, Lily's a national player. So face-off in the end. And Dunedin, Wakatipu battling for it. Dunedin come away with it with 15 seconds left on the power play. Christo's back at the point. Forward to side of the circle down to, and the miscue there. That's a shame. That was Hayward that pushed it too far. Now there's pressure on. Lova's putting good pressure on, trying to keep it there. Centering pass knocked out by Bick, so it went to the side. Now Lova has, I think we're back to full strength. Lova's going to push it back to Wime. Wime into the corner with Harris. They push it around. Nelson now has it back to Wime in the corner and just pushes it toward the net, and Bick is able to cover it up with a glove, and we'll get a stoppage of play with 4:46 left in the first period. Shots on goal were pretty even at 5 apiece.
Tough to know who was on the power play there, Bill.
Yeah, you could definitely say that. Wakatipu did a great job. So Dunedin wins the face-off, but is unable to clear it. Nelson's going to get a quick shot, but that gets knocked off by a skate. Lova's doing a good job, but they actually get it out now. Orr now has it in their own zone. Neutral ice up to Wime. Good job by Thompson to break that up. Across the... And then Caitlin Heel pushes it forward into the corner. Her and Holly will battle for it. And centering pass there, kick pushed out with the stick. Nobody's there. Chalice is going to be able to push it into neutral zone. Goodman will gather it. Oh, and she dumps it. Mills is there to intercept the pass. Centering pass, and Weeks unable to get there. It's a great opportunity, but good defense by Dunedin to prevent it from happening. Now forward pass to Chalice as Dunedin's on a line change. And they try to backhand pass to Mills, but broken up nicely by Sam. Now we're going to get a... Oh no, I saw an arm go up from an official, but it wasn't the ref, so I don't know if they were indicating potential icing. And now Rout will push it up to Hayes. Linton breaks that up. Lily gathers in her own end. Wraps it around the wheel. Goes up the side. Hollier will get there, keep it in. Oh, and pushed right through. And now Rout's able to push it forward. Power will start out, gives it to Lily. Lily pushes it forward. And Hollier will gather in her own end, take it behind the net with... Is that Ryle in pursuit, putting pressure on. Up to Orr. Orr to Nelson. Nelson does a good job. She's going to take it down the left side. She has Wime breaking down the slot, but they're able to break it up. Powers comes away with it behind the net, pushes it up the side. Lova's there to break it up. Nelson keeps it in. It bounces out. Lily's able to backhand it, and they're able to get it to neutral ice. Orr will chase it down in their own zone. And now they push it up the side to Nelson, the left side there. Dunedin was in a line change. There's a shot that goes right to the glove of Bick. Does a good job to hold on to it with 2:23 left in the first period.
Great work of the stick by Nelson with the toe drag there to get it to the center, and then quick shot off the forehand.
Yeah, and had
work.
2 players crashing the net, so if Bick had not held on to that, that could have been a beautiful opportunity. Wakatipu wins the face-off. Quick shot gets knocked down, and Christos is able to backhand it into neutral ice. Helmrich now has it, turns around, and they push it forward. Orr now has it in her own zone, will skate behind her own net. Start out. And she wraps it around the wheel. Harris is able to keep it in, pushes it forward to Vernal. Vernal down the side, pushes it up to Heel. Heel's beautiful centering pass to Scott, but hit the skate. She didn't see it coming. Now back to Heel. Heel back to Scott in the circle. But good stick check broke that up by Mills. Vernal has beautiful opportunity there. Just went wide after a stick check. And now Heel's going to get an opportunity here, possibly from the slot. Skates past, but they're set up. Pushes it, dumps it forward. Scott will get it behind the net. And now Weeks is in there battling for it. She takes it up the side. She's clear and just gets it out of the zone. Now Goodman will push it back into her own zone to Christoph. Overpass. Chalice now has it in the zone. And now Christos will drive it around the wheel as Wakatipu does a line change. Hollier comes across, unable to get it. We may up to Nelson. Nelson may get an opportunity here. And Harris finally gets a stick on it, pushes it forward. Nelson keeps it in, dumps it around the wheel. We may will pick it up in the right corner. Stops it nicely, centering pass to Lova, but unable to keep a hold of it. Goodman's going to push it down. Hollier unable to keep it in the zone, but did a good job keeping it away from Linton, who would have had a breakaway opportunity there. Harris now has it in the corner, pushes it around the boards, and that'll be chased down. I believe that's Strain, who pushes it forward right to Linton. Lova tries to break it up, but now Linton dumps it into the zone. Be picked up by Hollier with, I believe, Ryle in pursuit, up to Wime on the side. Does a good job to get it past her. Were they able to keep it in? And now it's out. And that'll do it for the period. Wow, so surprising turn of events with 6 shots for Dunedin and 5 for Wakatipu. I think it was pretty evenly matched.
That's so sad.
It was good play. You can definitely see Dunedin has no quit in them.
No, definitely not. I mean, Dunedin came out flying. At the start of the game, they looked like they won it way more than the Wild. The Wild came out a little bit flat, but as soon as that first goal happened, the momentum completely shifted, in my opinion. Yeah,
it's good to see Wakatipu playing as a team again. They've struggled all year with that. They had a wonderful game yesterday and sadly lost in golden minute overtime 3-on-3. And the same with Dunedin. So it's both teams show a lot of character. And looking forward to the second period to see if Dunedin's able to come back from this or if Wakatipu continue to build on their pursuit.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, if Dunedin come out the way they came out at the start of the first period, the Wild are going to have a big challenge on their hands.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have their hands full.
Absolutely. There was some great 50-50 battles throughout that period, and some great shots by both teams. I thought the Wild had some excellent individual plays as well, putting the pressure on them during the penalty kill as well, almost at points dominating the penalty kill. Yeah,
Wakatipu did a really good job on the penalty kill. So anyway, we're going to take a 5-minute break for 10 minutes. We'll see you back here in about 15. All right, welcome back to Queenstown Ice Arena. We're here at the Women's National Ice Hockey Championships. This is the bronze medal round between the Dunedin Thunder and the Wakatipu Wild. Currently, the Wakatipu Wild have a 1-0 lead. What are your thoughts with the second period and what's coming up?
Well, look, I'm really looking forward to Dunedin having a strong start for this period. I want them to come out, put the pressure on the Wild. And then for the Wild, I'd like them to stick to what they were doing that was working well in the first. Some good stick handling, some good passing, and good breakouts.
That'll be great. All right, now, all of this league needs sponsorship. We need commercial sponsors. So if you're out there and you need some advertising in the future, please consider the women's ice hockey anywhere you are in the world or in New Zealand. So for the Wakatipu Wild, we have a shout out going to Golden Homes. It says their generous support of training geared team needs from day one, allowing women to play. If you're looking for a new career, they are setting up pathways for women in building. Check them out. Queenstown Health for looking after the girls during this season at training, games, and on the road. Lil Flick Fireworks has been a proud supporter of the team and players since day one, as well, and volunteers their time commentating our games. Thanks, Bill. Oh, that's very nice, Kelly. Thank you. Come November, you know where to get your retail fireworks, Bad Boy Fireworks. So we have Morrison's Irish Pub, a huge supporter of women's ice hockey, the growth of the sport in New Zealand, a proud team and player sponsor since day one. Great new tap lines this year, running amazing quiz and poker nights. Check them out. We have the Locker Room Bar and Grill, team sponsor of the Wild. They have our jersey hanging in the rafters at the bar. Go check them out. Tell them the Wild sent you for some deals. And we're about to have face-off here. We'll quickly go through the Dunedin starting lineup. We have 17, Rebecca Lilly. Number 7, Izzy Power. 6, Leanne Goodman. 19, Beth Scott. 24, Caitlin Heel. And number 1 in goal, Brianne Brick. So Dunedin push it down into the Wakatipu zone. Hollier will pick it up behind her net with Goodman in pursuit. She stops, reverses, outlet pass to Lova. Lova puts it center ice, but too far. Now they wave off icing. Lily will gather in her own end. Good backwards pass. Helmrich, though, gathers in her own zone. Stops with Heel in pursuit. Good pressure by Heel there. And now Goodman's able to take it into the zone. Good stick check by Hollier to break that up. Weemay has Lova breaking across. Pass unable to get there, but Nelson will get it down in the corner. No, Powers gets to it first. Backwards, wraps it around the board. Goodman's going to bring it out. Goes to Orr at center ice. And now Goodman try and skate it out. Gets deflected. Heel now pushes it forward. And Hollier will gather in her own zone. Take it behind her own net with Scott putting pressure on. Push it up the side to Weeks. Weeks forward to Mills, but too far. And broken up. Nice pass there by Helmrich, who trips and goes into the boards pretty hard. Sam now has it. Opportunity here. Quick shot.
Great shot by Dunedin there.
Yeah, a little bit high, but definitely able to grab it out of the air was Wishman. And she does a good job now covering up. When she gets those, she's bringing them into her chest to cover it up so as to not getting any sticks
rebounds.
Poking it loose. Yeah. So Dunedin wins the face-off. Is that Christos? Keeps it in the zone nicely. Linton has it down low, but Mills unable to get it out. Christos does a nice job of keeping that in. And then Ryle had a shot, went wide. Orr tries to clear it, hits Mills along the boards. And now I think that's Sam in there battling for it, but Mills comes away with it. Skating down the right side, but broken up nicely there by Dunedin. Should be a delayed offsides there, but that's all right. Oh, now they're going to call it. Yep.
Must have just missed that one.
Yeah, definitely a late whistle, but you call it as you see it.
Yeah. No, I mean, the start of the game has been great. Chances on both ends. The girls are looking really fast out here tonight. A lot of great stick work as well. Some good poke checks. A lot of good stick lifts.
Oh, that was a good job there by Cross to break that up. Now Vernal gets a quick shot. right into the breadbasket. That was just a bit of a breakdown there by Wakatipu as yeah, they had lost the stick. The offensive player, Madrosa, had lost her stick, Pedrosa. And she was gathering. It just seemed to break up the momentum of the team. And Dunedin gets an opportunity here with a Wakatipu end face-off. But Hollier is able to wrap it around the boards up to Wime. Wime outlets to Nelson. Nelson has Lova pushing through. Great opportunity back to Nelson.
Oh, what a pass by Nelson. This was almost...
That was beautiful give and go between them.
Well, this was almost to the tee. The first goal we scored. From Nelson, pass out to the center of the ice.
Yeah, beautiful little saucer pass, and then right back.
Yeah.
Nelson almost didn't get it, but then pushed it out of the air.
Great hand-eye by Nelson. You know,
yeah.
She might have a career in baseball with that kind of hand-eye.
So with 17:31 left in the second period, Wakatipu take a 2-0 lead. The officials now, it looks like the net in the Dunedin end had come off its mark.
You know, it's those breakdowns that we see that are really crucial in a game like this. Two Dunedin players run into each other, creates an odd man rush, and then it's in the back of the net.
So Dunedin gets it, dumps it into the zone. Rowd'll gather. She'll take it behind her own net, backwards to Hollier. Good pursuit there by Goodman and Heel, but unable to keep it in the zone. They dump it backwards. Now Hollier will skate it out. Forward up to Lova. Lova cross to Nelson. Nelson's going to get a shot in the slot, but it goes wide. Lova picks it up, side angle, and Bick does a good job to get that one and stop it.
The girls are skating with confidence out there. I mean, after that goal, they're fast, they want it. They're going for the 50-50 battles. They're hungry.
Yeah, it's good to see them playing as a team. They've been struggling with that all year, and they had a great game yesterday. And Wakatipu wins the face-off, but it's too hard for their player. Now you have Goodman in very intense pursuit here. You can see Dunedin's getting hungry for the puck. Oh, we're going to get a penalty here against Wakatipu. And that's Hollier again.
You know, when Dunedin put the pressure on, it's tough to deal with, and I think that's a direct reason why they took the penalty there. Again, Wild player was frustrated by the pursuing Dunedin player and then took a penalty.
Oh, it's 92. It's Helmrich. Sorry about that, Caitlin. I thought it was Hollier. So Dunedin they finally win the face-off. They have it behind the net. I think that's Linton. Linton has Ryle right out front, but can't get it to her. Now Harris back and loses control. Good stick check there by Chalice to push it into neutral ice. Now Linton will skate it down the left side. And it's tied up. Chalice and Sam will battle for it behind the net. And now I think that's Linton that pushed it around. No, that was Ryle, and now Nelson has it. Somebody's lost the stick. I believe it's Lova. So she skates off. Mills comes in. Hollier comes in. Oh, good job by Mills. And now Harris wraps it around the boards to Caitlin Heel. But Weeks doing a good job there. She falls over. And now Dunedin's going to start out in their own zone. Cross ice pass to Harris. Harris has Scott in front of her. A little bit too far. So Hollier will gather it behind her own net and skate it out. Oh, good job by Hollier. Good skills there as Goodman puts pressure on her. Some great penalty kill so far with 35 seconds left.
Again, the Wild just not letting Dunedin breathe at all. Anytime there's a loose puck, you see the Wild are on it.
So now Heel takes it down the right-hand line, splits the defender, gets a shot right off the chest protector, tries to wrap around, but unable to get the puck. Goes into the corner with, I believe, Rout. Rout falls on top of her. And now Wime dumps it forward.
Oh, a bit of a shame there. She actually had some room to skate it as well. She probably just didn't see.
So good outlet pass there, forward. Down to Spooner. Spooner putting pressure on Orr. Now Scott goes in, goes up the boards. WIHL will have it. She pushes it out. Nelson will be in pursuit against Thompson, I believe. Now Nelson takes it behind the net, wraps around. Spooner puts pressure on her, and the puck gets knocked out. We're back to even strength with 14:15 left in the second period. Wakatipu leading 2-0. Good outlet there, but behind the player. So Boniface dumps it forward to Lova. Lova has Nelson across the slot, a little bit behind her, missed it, and Dunedin pushes it into neutral ice. I think that's Hayward that has it. Has Spooner in the slot. Pass goes across. Now Lova will dig it out, push it up the side there, and it gets back to neutral ice. Hayward gathers, and now she's going to take it down the left side with Hayes giving a good stick check there, trying to break it up. Lova's old stick is in the way, and it gets pushed up the opposite side. Now Lova loses control of it. Hayward has it down in the corner. She's getting no support at the moment. Good centering pass. Now Power's going to get a shot from the slot, and Ryle unable to pull the trigger on that. Collision with Lily. Lily has a beautiful turnaround shot, but it hits the skates of Ward, who outlets to Lova. Lova's going to push it forward. This will be icing. This will be icing. Wakatipu needed a break.
Some great work by Dunedin in there to get on loose pucks, get a couple of shots on the Wild goalie. You know, I feel like the Wild goalie really hasn't been tested. A lot of shots that haven't created a lot of second opportunities for the Thunder. And that could be really key for the second period.
Yeah, definitely. It's good play. You can see that Dunedin has stepped up the intensity. So we'll see if they can get a goal here to close the gap a little bit. So Wakatipu wins the face-off eventually. Boniface tries to push it, but Linton's able to overpower her. Sam is now right there.
Yeah.
Puck's against the goal, and there's a stoppage of play. I'm not sure. I think the puck was loose in front of the pad.
I believe it was. Great work as well by the Dunedin girl to put the body on as well. As you can see, not letting any of those chances go to waste.
And you can still see it's close, but Dunedin's still winning 9 shots to 7 shots. But unless they go in, it doesn't matter. So Hollier will gather it behind her own net with Ryle in pursuit. Now she backtracks up to Harris. Harris keeps it in, back to Hollier. She pushes it down. This will be icing again.
The Wild just unable to break out of their zone by the Dunedin pressure.
Yeah, and second period's always tough enough because you're playing the opposite side, so it's hard, especially for the right side players to get off, to get a break. And so now they seem to be putting a center ice, saying that there's been a mistake.
Bill, did you see what that mistake was? No.
No, I thought it was icing.
I thought it was icing too.
I'm not sure. Yeah, the coach from Dunedin is questioning it, and I'm in agreement with him. I don't understand, but I don't know what the officials have called. So you have to leave it with the officials, as we've seen this whole weekend.
Yeah.
So Wakatipu wins the face-off. They push it into the Dunedin zone. Weeks does a good job keeping pressure on. Goes to Lova out front here. We're going to get Helmrich's going to get a shot from the top of the circle. It gets deflected high. Chalice now has it down in the corner, skating behind the net, tries a centering pass but gets knocked down. And now Weeks tries a backhander, goes nowhere. And that's Chalice goes down. But Dunedin Goodman comes out with it, does a cross-ice pass to Scott. Beautiful pass.
Ooh, I thought that was offside, though.
Yep, definitely was offside. One official called it and one didn't.
You know, my first coach always told me you never make a move at the blue line, and that's the exact reason why. Again, 3-on-2, move at the blue line, cost the team with an offside.
Once you get in the zone, you can backtrack as much as you want.
Make all the moves you want.
Don't play with it. Yep. Definitely a good principle. And that's exactly what happened in that case. So Wakatipu comes away with the face-off, but then unable to keep it. So Lilies throws it. That should be icing. And it will be. We'll get a stoppage of play, and face-off will be down in the Dunedin end with 11:55 left in the second period. Wakatipu Wild lead 2-0.
Again, shots are even so far, pretty even, 9-7, but goals 2-0. As you said, shots don't always equal goals.
Yeah.
The Wild here.
So I'm not sure what's being discussed here.
Head coach of the Wild having a conversation with the ref. We're not too sure.
So Wakatipu wins the face-off, but Dunedin's able to push it all the way down their zone. Wishman comes out to push it to the side. Haywood gets there first. Dunedin's definitely picked up the intensity here. They're hungry. Lily now has it at the point. She pushes it around the wheel. Anderson will pick it up behind the net. Centering pass to Vernal, too far. Powers has it at the point, but unable to control it. Now Nelson skates it out, and she has Lova pushing into the slot. Here we go. Oh, it got through the goalie's legs, but was just angled just wide. And Lova had crashed to the other side, so was unable to get there to clean it up. Now Lily has it in her own end. She pushes it into neutral ice. Outlet to Vernal. Vernal gets past Orr, has Sam in to help her out. Sam now has it down in the corner. Centering pass, beautiful centering pass, but nobody there, unable to keep it in the zone. And now it's dumped forward, so Rout will start out in her own zone with it. She's got Ryle or Linton in pursuit. And now Wimay gets it out to Nelson. Nelson's going to skate it, has Chalice to her left. Harris breaks it up, but then Nelson's able to get it. Cross-ice shot. Went wide, nobody there. Sam's now skating out with it. She takes it down the left side up. Can't split the defenders. Hollier's able to pick up the puck, but broken up nicely. That's Linton has it behind the net. She's going to try and bring it out. Dumps it back, cycles it around the net to Sam. Sam has it at the opposite end. Hollier's over there to put pressure on. Goes back to, I believe that's Mills. Mills is going to take it down the sideline. She's going to get an opportunity with Chalice in the slot. Quick shot bounces off, and they're able to gather it up. Good job there by, I think it's Harris, that was able to push that puck back to Bick so she could get a stoppage of play.
We're really seeing some great chances at both ends. You know, the Thunder had one, and then the Wild had another right back. And it's a lot of these missed opportunities with a missed pass or going just off the tip of your stick, and then it's an opportunity on the other end.
So Wakatipu wins the face-off. Back to Boniface at the top of the slot, but unable to keep it. Gets outletted by Scott. Scott to Goodman, back to Nelson's able to now push it into neutral zone. There's a collision there. Players go down, nothing in it. Boniface, now there's a collision. Oh, Heel does a great job there, and a goal! Oh. Caitlin Heel, a beautiful personal effort there. Good skills, just constant pressure. The Wakatipu defense cracked.
Yeah. It's that relentless pressure by the Thunder that we've talked about all game, just not letting the Wild have any time and space. And then as well, it's the physical play by the Wild. Again, using the body to the advantage, knocking the defender off the track to the puck, getting possession, and then getting a beautiful goal.
Yeah, that was a great effort by Caitlin Heel. So we got a 2-1 game now. This is Dunedin. They have no quit in them. I love watching them play.
No, and they're a smaller team, but they're by far the more physical team for sure.
Yeah, a lot of young players too. So if they're able to keep them long term, they're going to be a real force to be reckoned with in the future. But so now Dunedin's going to skate it out. You have Hayward going down, gets across, comes through the middle, and Madrosa's able to semi-clean it up, gets it out to the side. Now Vernal's going to get a shot from the top of the slot, goes high. Good waffle save there by Wishman, and she's able to tie it up for a stoppage of play.
Yeah, great job to stop any of those third opportunities. Again, loose puck in front of the net, that's always dangerous. As a goalie, you never want to see that.
So another sponsor we have here, Otatahi Tattoo Queenstown, for providing another fabulous fundraising opportunity for the Wild this season with the Flash Tattoo Drive. Huge thanks to the team and Russ and Jeremy for donating their time. So Wakatipu comes away with the puck, but Dunedin steals it back. They're going to get a quick shot from the side with a rebound, and Wishman's able to stop that.
You know what I would have loved to see, Bill? We saw 3 Wild players in front of the goalie, but only 1 Thunder. Again, I think the key for the Thunder is to really use that physical play, try to crash the front of the net and get those second and third opportunities.
Yeah. So Wakatipu comes away with the puck, wrap it around the wheel, but Harris is going to be able to get it at the top. She's going to tries to get it back to Ryle. Unable now. Now it gets pushed back. Ryle has it back at the point, dumps it back forward. Nobody there. Weeks hits it to the side. Now Mills has it. She's going to skate it out into neutral ice, pushes it down the side. Weeks is going to get there first. Backhand trying centering pass, but gets deflected. Harris digs it out of the corner. Goes to push it up the side, but Mills did a good job breaking it up, but Rout unable to keep it in the zone. Wakatipu do a line change. Hollier pushes it forward. You have Wimay. Oh, too far for Helmquist. And now Rout has it back in neutral ice. Cross ice pass. Dangerous pass there if Goodman had intercepted that. So that's Hollier pushes it forward. Wimay now takes it down the side. Has Lova. Goal!
Oh, what a shot.
Kristen Wimay.
You know, that's what a player always dreams about, making that shot. Top corner. Goalie had no chance.
Wow, that's good. Had Lova on the other side, but saw an opening and was able to take advantage. Beautiful shot. Right over her shoulder.
Couple Wild players on her, using the sticks, knocking her sides, her stick, but again, great shot.
But you cannot count out Dunedin. You know, they were down 4-1 last night and they came back, so definitely don't take your foot off the accelerator, Wakatipu. So Lova, a good pursuit there. And Dunedin have it behind their net, and they push it out to Goodman, but unable to clear the zone. Now Goodman's able to push it into neutral ice, and Boniface pushes it back in. It's kicked out. Lova takes it into the zone as they do a line change. Here goes Heel, 2-on-2. Boniface takes her wide. She gets around her, tries a wraparound.
Oh.
Wasn't able to get enough pressure on it. Nobody was there to clean it up. Cross is going to try. Weak shot, good deflection at the net.
Great tip.
So now Haynes is going to push it up to Nelson.
And then we're back the other way. What a move by Nelson.
And she tries the same angle, but unable to get it in. And now Goodman's going to skate it the other way. She goes down now. The Wakatipu pick it up to Madrosa, and she's able to get it into neutral ice. It'll be collected by Power. Back to Lily in her own zone. Lily skate backwards behind her goal line, then pushes it up to Scott. Good outlet pass, cross ice pass intercepted by Chalice. Now Boniface has it, but now Power back at the point, dumps it behind the net. Vernon will have to give chase with Orr. Orr pushes it up to Hayes up the side, still in the zone. Good job by Madrosa to knock it out of the zone. Now she skates across. She's going to get a shot here. Quick shot. Oh. Puck goes wide. Big collision in front of the net. And Dunedin comes away with it. Hayward has it. It's good end-to-end hockey here. She dumps it forward. Orr's going to chase with, I believe, Anderson there. Anderson overskates. It's bouncing around in front of the net. And Wishman is able to get her glove on it and hold on for the stoppage.
Some really great back and forth play here. You know, opportunities at both ends. It seems like there's no zone control. It's just opportunity after opportunity. Pucks
Good
getting
shot
turned
by
over. Yeah.
Madrosa, but the defender cleaned. The Dunedin defender did a good job of taking out the Wakatipu player, so they couldn't take advantage of that open net. So Wakatipu tries an outlet. Harris and Holmquist having a great battle there, and Nelson comes away with it. Oh, beautiful to Wime. Wime gets a shot right in the chest of Bick.
I really want to see the Thunder in there. You know, you should never be letting another player tap at your goalie. They should be really taking that wild player out. Great move by Nelson. Great pass to the center of the ice as well. What a shot.
Oh, she just didn't get enough wood on it. So Wakatipu wins the face-off in the zone. They push it forward, and Bick will hold on to it for another stoppage of play. So it's 3-1 Wakatipu over Dunedin with 5:20 left in the second period. It's good end-to-end hockey. So Christos has it behind her own goal line, wraps it down the boards, but Harris unable to clear it. Now she's going to skate it up into neutral. Pushes it up to Hollier. Hollier's going to take it back, circles back, gets rid of one defender. Now she's going to take it in, splits up the center, gets a quick shot, but right into the chest plate of Bick, and they get another stoppage of play.
I'd like to see that shot low, Bill, in the future. You know, get those second and third opportunities. As we're seeing, you know, with the second opportunities, things are happening. There's chances being created, but when you shoot it right in the bread basket, the goalie's going to scoop that up all day.
So Wakatipu has the opportunity, but Heel comes away with it. She skates it in. Oh, a beautiful job trying to get through the defender. Or gets her stick tied up in her. And they're still trying to sort that out, and it gets a funny bounce toward the net. And Wishman says, no, I've had enough of this. I'm going to get a stoppage of play here.
Yeah. Give the girls a break. Potentially a chance to change.
Yeah, Wakatipu will take advantage and change their offensive players.
Yeah, Dunedin girls look ready. They're pouncing on pucks to left, right, and center. We love to see it. And again, they really need to keep that physicality up.
Yep, so Dunedin wins the face-off, get a quick shot, it goes wide. Now it's back to Thompson, I believe, at the point. Shoots in, it wasn't strong, but keeps it in the zone again, wraps it down. Dunedin player's not there. Rout's going to dig it out, although Scott now goes into challenge. Rout goes down, Scott comes away with it. Back pass to Vernal, to Goodman. Goodman's shot goes wide. Now Scott has it in the corner. Broken up by Rout. Wime comes out. She's looking for outlet. She's got Nelson. She's got Lindquist. Unable to get it there, and Dunedin just push it forward. Now Scott's going to get an opportunity at the other end. Down in the corner. And Nelson will take it away from her own zone. Pushes it out. Wime now has it. Wime outlet to Nelson. Nelson has Lova in the slot. She's going to try and go in. Can't finish it up. Lova gets it. Tries a wraparound. Unsuccessful. Overskates it, and now we're going to get a stoppage of play.
Bit of back and forth there, hey? Bit of physicality again. The Dunedin girls need to keep using that physicality to get under the skin of the Wild if they want to change the momentum of this game.
Yeah, so the stoppage of play was because the net came off its mooring. So good sighting by the official to see that. Wakatipu wins the face-off. Chalice back to Hollier. Hollier trying to go to the slot. Oh, sneaky little shot in.
Oh.
I don't think Bick saw that at all. That was a nice low shot. There was a lot of screen in front of her.
Great pass back to the point as well. Worked it into the center, and then a nice quick shot actually as well. Great tip
and
as
deflected.
well. Great tip.
Mills had a deflection on it. Wow. Good play there by Hollier. Tries it again. Shot gets knocked down by Lily. Lily's going to skate it out. She dumps it, and I believe that's Boniface has it behind the net, pushes it up to Hollier. Hollier turns around. She goes back the other direction. Has pursuit. Puts it to Weeks. Now Power has it. Power over to Christos. Christos forward to Haywood. And Weeks comes, takes the puck off of her, dumps it back to Chalice, who overskates. But then it's pushed forward by Boniface. Now Power's going to get it. Boniface has moved up to offense. It's good to see the pursuit. Oh, good job by Boniface. Good hustle down in the zone. But now Dunedin skates it out. That's Linton. Linton too far. Hollier pushes it forward to Strain. Strain pushes it up. Madrosa will be in chase with Christos. Pushes it backwards, goes back to Strain. Now Madrosa gets hit by Linton, goes down. And now Orr will get it down on the side. And Dunedin finally gets it out. Now Pedrosa will dump it forward, back into the zone. Do a line change. And Powers wraps it around the board to Christos, pushes it up to Sam. And it goes back to neutral ice. Now Ryle has it, does a good job there. And gets a shot on goal. Orr and Ryle, good aggressive play. It's good to see. They definitely haven't quit. Harris does a good job keeping it in. Ryle trying to get it across to Sam, but wasn't able to get it. Now Sam's in pursuit with Wime and does a good job to keep it in the zone. Now you have Hollier, who's going to skate it out, has Lova in front of her. Or no, that's Helmrich, sorry. Goes too far. They've waved off icing. Wime's lost her stick. Dunedin player's fallen down. Now Lova goes in. She's with Harris, trying to fight for it. Lova's doing a good job there. Harris comes away with it. And it's kicked out in front off the pads, and now it's dumped into neutral ice. Rout has it, back to Hollier. Hollier turns around, tries to skate it down the boards. Nelson gets it. Nelson cross-ice pass to Rout. Rout's going to take it up the right side, dumps it around the wheel. Chalice is there, Mills is there. Harris just bulldozes through them both, but they're able to keep it in. Chalice now backhand pass, centering pass. Nobody was there. Mills wraps around bottom of the circle, tries to get it back to Hollier. Hollier does a good job keeping it in. She's battling with Harris, and we're going to get a...
Looks like a slashing call.
Cross check. I'm not sure. Oh, it's both. Cross check, slashing.
Yeah.
So we have Harris for Dunedin has got a cross check, and Hollier for the Wakatipu has gotten a slashing penalty. So they're both 2 minutes, and they'll be coincidental minors. So both teams will still say place 5 aside.
It's that retaliation penalty that just kills a team. That could have been a power play.
Yeah, absolutely. But they'll play 5 aside, and then the players, after their 2 minutes has been served, they can't come out of the box till the next stoppage. Pass intercepted by Wime. She gets a shot, and Bick grabs it with a glove. We'll get a stoppage of play. So both teams are at full strength.
Great shot on that play. They actually had Nelson open in the slot as well, but potentially a rebound. That could have been chaotic.
Yeah, 35 seconds left. Quick shot and a goal! Oh. Nelson looked like she was falling when she shot that.
Great effort.
Right off the face-off. It looked like she was falling when she took the shot. I'm not sure. Wime wins the face-off. Nelson gets it. Oh, no, she fell afterwards.
Yeah. Great win on the draw as well to get that back to Nelson, to give them the opportunity to have that play.
Yep, I think we're in the danger zone now. 4-1 is when Dunedin came back from yesterday. So,
yep. Some might say worst lead in hockey.
So Lova gets it. Oh, splits the defenders. And another goal! Lova!
Again, just relentless by the Wild. They are not taking their foot off the gas. You know, they want this one. I feel like they might feel like they were binned yesterday, and they are proving why they are a top team in this league.
Beautiful effort, top shelf over the waffle. Wow, great individual effort there. So it's 5-1 with 21 seconds left in the second period. Wakatipu wins the face-off. Wheatley back to Orr. Sam breaks it up nicely. And now Ryle overskates it. Sam now has it. It gets tied up in the boards. Heel's able to come in and push it into the zone, but will gather behind her own net. Loses control. Linton putting good pressure on. Now Sam comes in. Dunedin definitely haven't quit. And that's the end of full time on the second period. So
there's some emotions here. There's some emotions here, Bill. They
wow, but you can see Dunedin is not quitting.
No, not at all. Not at all.
That's wonderful to see. Man, I give them a lot of credit. They have so much character and grit that, you know, even down 5-1, they're playing like it's a tie game, and that's awesome to see.
And I mean, the shots are even, Bill, right? It's not a one-sided game. The score does not tell the full picture here.
No, not at all. It's been end-to-end play, and both teams have had opportunities, and oh, it's just wonderful. And this is part of why I love women's sports so much is you know, they don't get the support that the men's teams get financially, although they're doing a terrific job in the hockey, trying to get exposure and to grow the league overall. But you just have great sportsmanship, you have grit, you have camaraderie, and it's just wonderful to see how they really are top athletes, and they're putting their all into this league, and they have no quit in them. And that's the epitome of sport. It really is.
Yeah.
It's the epitome of sport, and we love to see it. So I'm looking forward to the third period, because I know Dunedin will not take their foot off the throttle.
No, definitely not. Even to the last second, they were still going. Again, they're showing their emotions. They're not happy that they're down 5-1. You can see the frustration on their face, and I think they're going to come out flying.
But they focus it into intensity with their play, and that's what's wonderful to see. Ryle and Sam were still battling down there, being aggressive, being hungry for the puck. So it's going to set up a great third period of hockey here, and then we look forward to the gold match.
Absolutely.
The gold medal match this afternoon, which is between Canterbury Inferno and the Auckland Steel.
It's going to be great. Can't wait.
Yeah. So also, we just before we go, we want to have a couple shout outs here. So we want to say hi to Tallulah. She's overseas. She got a scholarship, I believe, and just outside Chicago. So she's normally with the Wakatipu Wild. Also, Polly Bennett. She's just south of Toronto, and she's over there to complete her last 2 years of high school playing hockey, and that's wonderful. And just have a message for Polly. Please call your parents. So anyway, we're going to have a break now. We'll see you in about 15. Cheers. right, welcome back to Queenstown Ice Arena. We're here for the bronze medal match for the New Zealand Women's Ice Hockey Championships. So we have the Wakatipu Wild playing the Dunedin Thunder. Wakatipu leads 5-1, but it definitely doesn't reflect the intensity of the game or the quality of play. It's been much more balanced than the score reflects. Couple fast breaks from the Wakatipu Wild have really taken advantage. So, I mean, what are you looking forward to in the third period?
I mean, Bill, for me, I want to see a physical game from Dunedin. I think if they can really put the body on the Wild, it will throw them off their game. It will get under their skin. As we've seen, the Wild are taking penalties, okay? They can be easily rattled. For the Wild, again, they are a skilled team. They have some incredible players who can do some incredible things on the ice. Keep playing their game. Don't get rattled out there. Keep making crisp passes, and the goals will keep on coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, a couple more quick shout-outs. Sky City Casino for Wakatipu Wild. First-year team sponsor of the Wild. Put the women on the back of the bus. That was great. They advertised the Wild on the back of one of the local buses. So Wakatipu wins the face-off. Helmrich pushes it forward, but unable to get it into the zone. Good job by Dunedin. An outlet pass to, is that Sam? Yep, and she wraps it around the boards, backwards behind the net. Chalice now digs it out. Tries to come out, but broken up nicely by Sam. Gets it out in front for Ryle, who isn't able to pull the trigger on the shot. And now push it up to Lova. Lova's going to outlet to center ice. Power picks it up. Nelson's able to push through her and grab it. Has Wime breaking the opposite side, but unable to get it to her. Lily now turns around, wraps it around the boards, and gets it back into neutral ice. Nelson picks it up, stops quick, turns around, forward pass. This could be icing.
Yeah.
And they will call. It was a pass that was just too hard.
Really great takeaway from Nelson by someone who was flat-footed. Again, just that quick transition completely changes the momentum here.
So we're going to get a face-off in the Wakatipu end. And remember, there's the penalties of now there's still coincidental minors that aren't on the board. They'll come off in about another 50 seconds or so. So Dunedin does a good job, still hungry for the puck. Oh, beautiful, lying on her back and still gets a shot on goal that, to be honest, if Wishman wasn't paying attention, that easily could have gone in. I'm not sure if that was Heel or if that was Goodman that was on the ground there.
Reminds me of Ovechkin's highlight reel goal, scoring from the knees there.
Yeah, it was Goodman.
Almost.
Yeah. So quick shot from Dunedin goes wide. Heel has it behind the net, tries a centering pass, isn't able to get it out, gets pushed up the side. I think that was Christos with it, goes behind the net, wraps it around to Scott. The opposite side too far. Now Keenan's able to push it in. Back to Scott. Weeks is in there battling. Oh no, that was Weeks up now to Mills. Mills cross-eye pass to Chalice. Chalice tried to split the defender but can't. And now Goodman has it, takes it in, has Heel crashing the net, bounces off the back, and we're going to get a stoppage of play. We're going to try and get through some more of these sponsors. Enigma Hockey, supporter since day one with high-quality professional gear for the ladies. Craig Investments, debut sponsor for the Wakatipu Wild. And now we have a face-off in the Wakatipu end. And Dunedin wins it, goes back to Harris at the point. She wraps it forward and then dumps it back. Dunedin player goes down. I think that was Madrosa. Seems to be a few players falling down in that area. Might be Harris does a good job to keep it in the zone, wraps it around the wheel, but Wakatipu picks it up, gets it back to the point, and they're unable to keep it in. That was Christos. So she gives it back to Spooner. Spooner across to Hayward is too far. Collier has it, but it's cross-ice pass now to Hayes. And now Sam will start out. Oh, pushes it back to Harris, but too far, so that'll go all the way back behind the Dunedin net. Christos will start out skating. Forward pass to nobody, and now Hollier will collect it deep in her zone. Oh, they're going to let that go, and it'll be icing.
Surprised by that one, Bill.
Wow.
You know, I thought she could have got that. But you know, Bill, I've actually loved the Thunder, how they've started this period. They've come out flying. They've put some great pressure. You know, from the way they started this game, it really speaks to their character. A 5-1 game, that's tough to come back in a third, but you could not tell.
Yeah, they're playing like it's 1-1.
Yeah.
So Wakatipu has the face-off. Lova has it, digs it out, brings in behind the net, coming out the side, quick side pass, and Nelson unable to get it. Defense broke that up nicely. Now Wime has it down in the corner, back to the point to Orr. Orr dumps it round behind the net. Lova tries to chase. Sam will get it in the opposite corner, pushes it back to Harris. Broken up nicely there by Wime, I believe, and then back to Helmrich at the point. Shot goes wide. Lova tried to take a swing at it in the air and missed. Orr keeps it in. And Dunedin tries to clear it and is unable. And now finally gets back. Orr circle back in the neutral zone, push it forward to Wime. Wime tries to push it in, but it's hit by Ryle as she goes off for a line change. Wakatipu dump it and take advantage of a line change. Now Orr pushes it to neutral ice to Weeks. Weeks going to take it down that side. She's got 3 players near her. Can't split them, falls down. Now Linton has it center ice. Good pressure there by Mills, and it's pushed into the zone. Now Orr will collect it behind her own net. She's been out there quite a while. As she pushes it up, and Wakatipu finally gets it to neutral ice. Scott gathers it up, and now back to Heel. Heel's going to go all the way back to Lily. Lily's going to come down the left side, take it into the zone. Broken up nicely by Weeks with a stick check. Oh, we're going to get a hooking penalty here against Mills. I believe Gabby Mills is going to be going off for a hook.
Again, it's getting under their skin. You know, you take these, you know, penalties that aren't even close to your end of the net, and then there you go. Momentum shifts. They need a great opportunity to get a little bit closer here.
Well, let's hope so, but their last 2 power plays, they've spent them in their own zone.
You're right. Almost, wow, they've almost looked better on the PK.
So Nelson wins the face-off, and Lova was able to knock it all the way down. And then Lova's going to chase it down into the corner, bounces it around. She has 3 players, but Vernal comes in, takes it away. Now she'll start out, circles back because Lova's keeping the pressure on. Wraps it around the board to Hayward. And then Nelson's able to gather in center ice, took it off of Nelson, took it off of Anderson. Over to Lova. Lova pushes it forward, crosses in there with her. They're battling for it in the corner. Now Vernal's also in there, along with Hayward. And Scott comes away with it. And it gets dumped back in. Oh no, that was crossed before. Now Sam will collect it from her own zone. Has Anderson up the side. It hits her, but she's stepping off the ice for a line change. Hayward backhands it into the zone. Dunedin dump it, and they're going to do a line change. And now Hollier's going to skate it out from her zone, forward to Madrosa, but too far. Scott picks it up, back to Harris. Harris cross-ice pass, picked up by Christos. Christos forward pass. This will be icing. Wow, so we also have James Allen Photography, providing the women with the best ice hockey images in the league. And you see his photos online a lot. Very, very good job. Bunker Street Film Company, allowing for high-quality streaming for the Wild and opposing teams using different angles, replays, top-of-the-line equipment, and volunteering their time. So Dunedin wins the face-off with 38 seconds left in the power play. Madrosa doing a good job, aggressive play. She gets a weak shot on goal, but knocked down by Christos. And now an outlet pass to Heel. Heel's going to hopefully set up the house with Dunedin. And cross-ice pass. Oh, Scott unable to pull the trigger, and Wakatipu's able to knock it away. Bick will play it with 15 seconds left on the power play. Christos will start from her own end. They get one last chance here. It's pushed up to Heel. Heel cross-ice pass, but intercepted by Chalice. And Helmrich's able to clear it out of the zone. Weeks does a good job. We're back to even sides. Mills picks up the pass. Harris has it down behind the net. She'll skate it out, try and push it up around the wheel. Can't do it. Broken up nicely by Chalice. Now Mills comes away with it. Goodman's over there with Harris. Now Chalice. Weeks is going to get a quick shot. That goes wide. And now it's dug out by Christos. Christos has a nice pass up to Scott. Past Helmrich, but Scott doesn't have any support. And it gets pushed into neutral ice, dumped back into the zone. Dunedin's going to have to clear. They'll take advantage and do a line change. So now Orr circles back, pushes it up the boards to Lindquist. Lindquist across, intercepted by Scott. Scott turns around, brings it down that side, has two players, shoots it, gets deflected off the boards up high. Sam chases it down. Now Helmrich and her battle for it. Shot on goal, but Orr intercepts it. Up to Lova, Lova up to Nelson. Oh, broken up nicely by, I think, Linton. But now over to Wimay. Wimay cross-ice pass to Nelson. The top of the slot, quick shot, and Bick gobbles it up. Right in the breadbasket, but very quick play, good transition.
Great transition. You know, it's a quick pass forward to the center of the ice, and then a quick shot that really makes something happen here.
Wakatipu wins the face-off. Quick shot from Nelson, but gets knocked down by a defender. Wimay pushes it back to Hollier at the point. Hollier pushes it forward. Sam doing a very good job aggressively. And her and Linton are able to get it out of the zone. Hollier now pushes it back to Nelson. Fans on it. And Dunedin clears it. Boniface tries to get it past Linton. Now Nelson does. Wraps it around the wheel. And Wakatipu will take advantage to do a partial line change. Wimay goes in. Now Sam will start out in her own zone, but Wimay does a good job keeping it out. Big collision there.
Big collision.
Between Linton and Strain. Now Spooner has it. No, overskates it. Madrosa's in there, battling for it. Haywood is there. Back to Hollier at the point. Shot on net.
Nice shot from the point.
And caught out of the air by Bick, and we'll get a stoppage of play. We also have another sponsor for the Wild is the Industrial Fitness for supporting the girls and providing full gym memberships for the entire team. That's a great donation. Other mentions we have are Mountain Scene, Upholstery Workshop, Partners in Grime, Sign It Signs, and Zed Queenstown. So Dunedin win the face-off. They push it up to Spooner. Unable to get it out. Now Madrosa does a good job, but can't keep it in the zone. Dumps it back into the zone. Will chase. Harris will get to it first. Pushes it out. Not out of the zone. Wrapped around the wheel as Wakatipu does a change. And a good, oh, not out. Mills does a good job to keep it in. Gets a shot from the side that goes wide. Vernal's going to go down there with Weeks to battle for it. Now Harris has it. Harris looking around, pushes it into neutral ice, but there was no outbreaking offenseman. So it's dumped in. Now Christos has it with Chalice and Mills in pursuit. They get it away to Heel. Oh, little bouncer to the net, but nobody was able to clean it up. Goes to neutral ice. Mills is going to battle. Vernal went for it. And Mills comes away with it. She gets a pass to Chalice. Chalice dumps it in, but Lily is there to pick it up. She'll start, dumps it behind the net. Heel will start skating out from behind her own net. Pass gets deflected, won't be icing. And I think that's Hollier is able to get it out. Scott now has a side of the ice, cross-ice pass to Lily, who's in front. Unable to get a hold of it. Now good centering pass to Goodman, but unable to pull the trigger. Scott will have it down in the corner. Oh, good job by Heel there to kick it forward, but Nelson comes in. Is able to wrap it around the boards to Lova. Lova will skate it out into neutral ice. Has Wimay in the center. Oh, goes in offsides.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, you wouldn't know it was a 5-1 game with the way that Dunedin is playing.
There's been chances at both ends here.
Yeah, it's wonderful to see the grit of Dunedin and just the class to keep playing at this level. It's awesome. Wakatipu wins the face-off. Hollier has it, pushes it up to Lova. Lova dumps it into the zone. Goes behind the net. I think that's Sam or Christos. Not sure anyway. Back to Lova. In the corner battling for it. Nelson comes away to Wimay. Wimay going to get a backhander, centering pass. Nobody there. Nelson bats at it. And now Linton is able to take it out to Sam. Sam skates it into the zone. Push to the side. I think that's Helmrich down there. Now Linton gets it, tries a centering pass, hits Nelson's skates. It's just sitting there. A couple players go down and Nelson comes out with it. Unable to get it to Lova. She's going to dump it forward and she's going to go off for a line chain. Harrison is down there, but she has Lova on there. It's good to see Watts in the game now. Getting into play. Lova's coming off for a line chain. Christos has it. And she's cross-ice pass intercepted by Madrosa. She has Haynes with her. Takes it into the zone. Tries a shot. Goes up in the air. Behind the net. I believe that's Christos up to Hayward. Hayward has a nice outlet pass to Vernal. Has Anderson in the slot. Crashing the net. She goes behind the net. Tries a wrap around, but good stick check there by Orr to break that up. Now Vernal dumps it backwards into the zone as both teams do a line change.
You know, we've seen a lot of back and forth here so far, Bill. Some great plays, some good physicality, some actually quite physical on both ends. Good stick work.
Yeah, now Heel's going to get a shot. Oh, she just fanned on it. That's a shame. That's all right. She's going to get a shot here, top of the slot. Quick shot. Oh, I thought it was saved, but it actually bounced out. Now Lily has it back to point. Watch her shot, top of the slot. And that gets knocked down, deflected, bounces. And finally, Wakatipu is able to kick it out. It'll probably won't have the legs to get to icing. So Powers will collect it. Takes it behind her own net, pushes it up the side to no one. Oh, good job by Heel to redirect it. Now Scott's going to chase it down in the corner. Rout gets there first. Scott does a good job to push through, but Rout holds her ground. Comes out with the puck, pushes it up to Mills. Mills is a beautiful outlet to Lova. Lova's one-on-one here. Tries to split the legs. Now Nelson's in there trying to help out. She gets tied up. Scott's in there, pushes it back to Rout at the point, and it skips over her stick. And now she has to go back to neutral ice. Scott's going to have it, but has a player in the zone, can't take it in. Cross-ice pass. And messy play there. I think lucky Hollier wasn't called for a trip. So Scott has it down in the corner. Oh, beautiful centering pass to Sam. Gets a shot.
Great recovery.
Yeah, Wishman did a great job stopping that. That's good to see.
Yeah, Bill, those are the opportunities you dream about. Just you and the goalie right in front.
Yeah, she just didn't get enough wood on it to get it up into one of the top shelves. So Sam's going to get a quick shot here, but it goes wide. And they battle in the corner. Linton's there. I think that's Strain that's also out there. Now Helmrich has it, but it's taken away from her by Linton or Ryle, I'm not sure of the number. And now skated out by Madrosa. And now Sam's able to pick it up. Quick turnaround, pushes it into the zone. But she'll come off for a line change. Ryle's in pursuit there against Helmrich. Helmrich does a nice job to keep it going around the boards and gets it into neutral ice. Christos has it, goes back to Spooner. Spooner pushes it up the side to nobody. Helmrich will get it. Helmrich pushes it down the ice. There's a collision with Spooner. And we have a loose stick here. Harris is able to get it out of the zone into neutral ice, and now Orr will start out. Cross ice pass to Hollier. Hollier up to Mills. Mills will take it in to the zone. Linton, very aggressive play there. It's great to see the intensity of Dunedin is still keeping up. So it's now into neutral ice, overskated by Boniface, but she recovers. Now she's going to skate it forward. Gets around Harris. Falls down. Harris comes away with a cross ice pass to Spooner. Spooner's going to skate it out, and she has Hayward there. But broken up nicely by Hollier. And now this won't be icing, as Lily touched it as she came out of the box, wraps it around the boards, kept in nicely though. Centering pass here. Weemay's going to dig it out in the bottom of the circle with Lily in pursuit. Centering pass, nobody there. We're going to get a quick shot here. Oh, knocked down. Here we go. Kelly Nelson had a good slap shot, but hit a defender. Hollier will gather it in her own zone, and Wakatipu try and regroup. Quick pass up to Nelson. Nelson's going to take it down the left side. Cross ice pass. And back to Nelson. Good job by Scott fighting it. Oh, Nelson gets around the side. She's going to get a backhander. Oh, I think she hit the post. I'm not sure. Beautiful move with a backhander. Was able to get some air on it, but just couldn't find a home. And now it's pushed back down. I think that's Weemay down in the corner. Centering pass, bounces around. Scott's able to get it back into neutral ice.
Again, this is just relentless by the Wild. They are not giving up at all or taking their foot off the gas. It's just opportunity after opportunity.
So it's wrapped around the wheel. Goodman will get it with Lova putting pressure on her. And they finally get it into neutral ice. Now you have Scott. Scott pushes it forward. Laura will collect it in front of her own goal. Go behind with Heel putting pressure on her. Doesn't go up the side far enough. Now Goodman keeps it in, dumps it forward to nobody. Weeks gets it with 3 minutes and 8 seconds left in the third period. It's going to be skated out by Mills. Mills hits Lova in the skates. Weeks tries to do it. Scott does a good job, but Mills gets it back. She's going to go right, takes it wide. And good defense there by Dunedin to push her out. And now Aurora will gather in neutral ice. Cross ice pass to Rout. Rout dumps it forward to Chalice. Chalice is going to come down the slot, get a quick shot, goes wide. She's going to get her own rebound behind. Centering pass right out in front. And Dunedin does a good job of clearing it, not letting them get anything. Rout keeps it in the zone well. Linton is battling for it. Rout goes down. Ryle is there. And it goes back to neutral ice, and here comes Sam. Sam's going to get in the left side. Oh, dangerous play there. We're going to get a penalty. No stoppage. Now we get a stoppage. I would have thought, I think I saw that as boarding. She's about a meter and a half off the boards and got hit into the boards. A very dangerous play. Very easy to get an injury here. Yeah, you can hear that Dunedin's upset, and I think rightly so.
I mean, that's a dangerous play all day, Bill. You never want to see that.
No, you definitely don't.
Especially in a 5-1 game with 2 minutes left.
Well, Dunedin does a good job of keeping it in the zone. I believe it's Linton down there with Weemay. Wraps it down behind the boards. Ryle digs it out. Sam's back there. Helmrich battling with Linton. Now Nelson comes in, wraps it around the wheel, gets it into neutral ice. Harris is going to chase it down, but Lova's in hot pursuit. They both fall to the ice. Uh-oh, Lova's not moving. Well, at least she's gotten up, but hopefully just shaken up. Shot on goal goes wide. Puck's lying out in front. And Dunedin didn't do a good job of clearing out the offensive players.
Yeah.
Oh.
Looks like she fell on her leg, didn't she?
Yeah, it looked like her knee might have hyperextended a wee bit, and she's coming back from an injury. So, hold your breath on that one. Let's hope she's okay.
Tell me when to breathe, Bill.
Yeah. So, a minute and 24 left in the third period. Wakatipu Wild lead 5-1. Madrosa wins the face-off, back to Boniface. Boniface wraps it around the wheel. Lily will gather behind her net. She's going to skate it out. Good pressure there from Madrosa. Or Pedrosa. Boniface and Vernal. Vernal's going to get a shot from the side. Quick shot. Good job by Wishman to gather that up.
You know, it's great to see the Thunder keep going. 1 minute left in the game, putting all of their effort forward.
Yeah, you'd never think it was 5-1 if you didn't see the score and they're playing at this intensity. Again, kudos to the Dunedin Thunder. I mean, it just must be a great culture with the coach and everything to produce this kind of play and intensity. So Wakatipu win the face-off back to Power. Power drives it into the forward. Oh, beautiful centering pass there. Nothing there. Lily's going to get a shot here. And so Wakatipu comes away with it. They push it out to Chalice. Chalice takes it through to Mills. Mills has it down behind the net with Anderson in pursuit. Centering pass, top of the slot. Hollier's going to get a quick shot. Gets knocked down by Linton. No, that was Anderson, knocked it down. Now Vernal pushes it forward with 26 seconds left to play. Ord digs it out. Scott loses her footing, goes down. Pushes it up the side into neutral ice. Goodman up to Heel. Heel dumps it into the zone. Ord has it. We're down to 10 seconds left. Wraps it around the wheel. Going to be kept in by Keenan. Keenan wraps it down. We're down to final seconds, and that'll do it.
That'll do it, Bell. What a game. What a game.
Yeah, terrific game. Yeah, you can't really say enough about the Dunedin Thunder. My hat's off to the ladies. As I said, it must be a wonderful coaching culture.
Absolutely. I mean, they put them to the brink at times in that game. I mean, there was opportunities at both ends. You never expect it was a 5-1 game. I mean, I think the shots were, again, 23-22. So opportunities at both ends. Great to see.
Yeah, the score didn't accurately reflect how close the game was, but at least the Wakatipu Wild come away with a bronze medal.
Absolutely.
And so that's wonderful. Now, what are your thoughts for MVPs?
MVPs, look, I love Kelly Nelson for the MVP here. I thought she had some great individual efforts. Mills was looking incredibly fast today as well. And you got to give it up to the Wild goalie as well.
Yeah, Wishman had a really good game, only letting in one goal, and she's really worked on not letting rebounds come by really gathering in the glove when she catches it.
I mean, one of the big differences here is there were no second opportunities for the Thunder. You know, they just
there's very few. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So now we're going to have the teams line up here. We're going to see who gets the MVPs.
What's your thought, Bill? Who are you thinking?
I think Sam played very good. I think Linton played very good also. High intensity, always around the puck. Yeah. So I think I'd be comfortable with either one of those. You'd also have to look at the goal scorers and see. And for the Wakatipu, maybe Lova.
Mm. Yeah, she had a hell of a game. Great game.
Oh, Christoph got it. Wow. Is it, or Scott? Yeah, nice to see Kristen. Yeah. We may get it. Oh, that's wonderful. That's good. I think she got her first goal tonight. So it's good. This is also a great part, always to see the sportsmanship. You know, they played out there at such great intensity, and yet now everybody's game's over. They've put it in the books, and and now they shake hands and go out and have a beer together.
Exactly.
But again, I congratulations to the Wakatipu Wild, but I cannot say enough for the Dunedin Thunder. Just the grit, the class, the no quit. It's just wonderful to see, and it really leaves women's ice hockey, especially in Dunedin, in good stead moving forward. And
And I can't wait to see these two teams play again next year.
Yeah, absolutely. But now we look forward to the gold medal match.
Exactly.
It's going to be between Canterbury Inferno and the Auckland Steel. It's anybody's game.
Yeah, two great teams.
Yeah, no, it'll be good. But both of those teams didn't play to their full potential in the earlier games, and so it'll depend on who shows up and plays their game for the final.
Who wants it more at the end of the day?
Yep. Who makes less mistakes, and let's hope that the officials don't have a major part in the game. You can see there's a bit of disappointment even with the Dunedin bench with the non-call. Now, in fairness to the officials, you can only call what you see, and a lot of times your view will be obstructed by players or whatever. And but hopefully we can find some solutions for moving toward next year. Maybe I think an easy solution might be to get a tablet for the in-charge official that's off the ice. He could have a tablet or a notebook, and with the technology that they have now, they can easily do a video replay.
Yep.
And it would help them to, I think, have fairer outcomes or more truthful outcomes, which would be nice for the sport. The ladies put their all into it, and it's wonderful. I'd love to be able to show them the respect by having a video referee to be able to confirm everything. So,
and it keeps the game fair, right? It keeps the game honest as well.
Yeah, and none of the players want to win by a bad call, just like none of the players want to win in a shootout.
Oh.
Of course, you're going to take the win, but I'd rather see them, and most of the players would say they'd rather see them play, and
exactly.
if they could play out long. So anyway, we're going to take a break now, and we look forward to catching up shortly for the finals. So we'll see you in a wee bit.
Bye now.